Hey gangsters, we're all on the edge, waiting for crypto bounce, some growth, or announcements that could shake the world and bring Bitcoin to a new age. One of the major upcoming events is the US presidential election, which is sure to have a significant impact not just on crypto but on various other areas. Let's keep all the focus on what matters to us. Even though many of us aren't residents of the US, we can't ignore this event. Soon, the country's chosen policies will set the direction, impacting many aspects of life, including cryptocurrencies. Economics, international relations, social policies, all these factors shape the crypto market, and issues like regulation are especially crucial for us. Depending on how the new US leadership approaches regulation, it could either boost growth or create stricter barriers that slow things down. Until recently, the main candidates were Trump and Biden, but with Biden recently dropping out, perhaps for the best, Kamala Harris, who previously served as vice president, has stepped in. Let's break down the candidates. Trump is known for his need to stay in the spotlight at any cost, which keeps him in his comfort zone. He knows how to make a good impression, because he understands how to appeal to people. But it's clear that he acts primarily to fulfill his own needs and desires, making it tricky to get him on board with new ideas unless you can show him a personal gain. Kamala Harris, on the other hand, isn't solely driven by her own views but often aligns with the general consensus. However, this isn't always positive, as it can lead to a lack of decisiveness, causing missed opportunities. She doesn't push to change things that need attention, preferring instead to highlight issues without rushing to solve them, which can downplay the urgency. She's comfortable staying in her seat for another year or two without upsetting anyone. Her statements, often vague and lacking specifics, suggest a tendency to overlook critical issues. In both cases we see a key trend. Trump could promise a lot of initiatives to boost crypto's significance in the financial market. But looking back at his previous term, he made 8,000 misleading or false statements within 2 years, casting doubt on any real crypto progress, while Kamala Harris has promised to support crypto development. Her role as part of a larger team may limit the impact of her statements. Investors have mostly accounted for each candidate position, which will bring some volatility initially but then stabilize. For long-term hopes, we are counting on positive effects like the halving cycle. And although it's a way off, the political moves by both candidates could either improve or complicate the landscape. If Harris wins, we might see a short-term dip in crypto, as her policy leans toward establishing clear legal frameworks rather than full support of the crypto community. But don't worry, since she recognizes the growing influence of crypto votes, we likely won't see any drastic moves given her previous stance. So, don't expect huge price drops or spikes. Keep in mind that the election results are mostly priced in, and high expectation encourage optimism and buying activity, which in turn pushes the price. In conclusion, while Trump's victory would be impactful for the crypto community, especially for the next age, there is always a chance that many promises will go unfulfilled. All we can do now is watch and wait, each making our predictions and hoping for the best. As for me, I'm just waiting for some cash flow to shift from Bitcoin to altcoins and for the next alt season, which I hope kicks off after Ethereum update, thanks to my favorite Vitalik Buterin. So stay tuned and keep an eye out for our team's new announcements. See you soon, my little gangsters.